Silent Hill, Ascension.
Hello and welcome to Game-Geki, the show that is spooling up for some more Silent Hill Ascension. I'm DK, joined always by Silent Hill Ascension, as we bring in the pre-show here.
There was actually an issue with the Enduro scene. A lot of you spotted.
Sup,
We granted that on Tuesday.
Bungalow?
All of you who were affected by this problem, it should be sorted. If you didn't see magically a bunch of influence points appear on your account,
watch out for Bobs.
It should have been the amount from Endurance, so maximum 2,400. Before I recap, though,
You know, they're talking about Barbara, so there you go. That's my hat, my tossing in my hat in the ring of puns.
Which I thought was great. Fantastic. Rue Barbara is my other favorite, though. That was also very good.
That's so good.
Yeah, so the thing is, the scenes are starting. So as a recap, one of the things is like
No doubt today's show is going to be the greatest show, as you know, each show is greatest one ever.
Coming fruition, right? Rachel and Krista are due their showdown. I like that it's kind of building up. That's nice to see. Who doesn't like a good tie? Like, there's a lot of like.
I think with both eyes, it's confusing.
Down to chairs and whatnot. So that's always great.
Oh my God, Eduardo, you're getting me excited when you talk like that.
Right. So now in Norway, they're more about talking over the night, and I do like
slowly enough, and I sleep.
For me, that lets me go to sleep. So everybody benefits. Very important stuff.
Right.
But the thing is,
I think that got barred. Yeah.
Probably gonna keep on.
I wink with both eyes too.
Enjoy the show in a little bit less than a minute. We're gonna sign off. We'll be
slowly enough,
and
I'll nap.
Have a nice little time.
Did that work?
For now, enjoy the show. We'll see you right after.
I think that one worked. Oh, you'll give me a real relief from this tension. Tension in there, in tension. Ho, ho, ho. Yes. Time for a drink of rum. Look at all these things being thrown into the scene. Amazing stuff. Speaking of amazing stuff, the story starts in 10 seconds. The anticipation is...
This is delicious!
He's at the outside of the ice hotel. It looks like some kind of mighty bunker.
This has gone on long enough. Your family brought this hell on all of us.
Astrid, where are you?
You're also quick to blame my family for the monsters outside. But
look at how effectively Hogan is protecting them there with that arm.
I won't be lectured by a goddamn Johansson. Your family has brought on this curse.
That's enough! Astrid, I'm sorry. But I have a responsibility to the people I'm protecting here.
Yeah. Toss out the blighted immediately.
You take care of yours.
The words are right after all.
Take care of mine. But whether we stay or leave, the monsters will come, Leo. It's only a matter of time. Let's go, Angel.
Of course, Mama. Or are they woe? The words could be woe as well.
I'm with you. Where you go, I go.
Together then.
It's because they remembered all this. Haugen, when they said something to Haugen earlier on, Haugen will remember this, and then she remembered it, and then she's like allied with the Johanssons now forever. Twisting, evil camera angle that.
Keep quiet.
Johanssons aren't the only family unit wandering around in the fog. Electronics best deals. That's a hell of a deal.
Eric!
Rachel? What happened? Where have you been?
Where's Faith?
Right here.
Honey, are you okay?
Get away from me!
She's been through a lot. She just needs to know who's safe.
She's ruined her
Ruth is
relationship with
only
a
safe
child.
with me. Come on, honey. You're coming with me.
She's decided she's the only one. Well, that's the thing about children, isn't it? They don't get a choice. She needs to lay down the law.
After you left, those monsters attacked everyone at the Foundation.
Where are they now?
They're right here, baby!
Get Faith! Let's go! Where is she?
She looked like she was already wandering off before, so...
There!
Failed. They can't pay attention to these kids at all, and it's like, out of sight, out of mind, if you'd ask me. Right, is she going to use Psychic Monster control?
What's happening?
You too, Daddy.
She's Neo.
Neil.
Kneel. And you too, all left home. Kneel and acknowledge me. Bending the knee is the most important thing in any relationship, after all.
I can't believe Leo kicked us out.
He was just trying to protect his guests.
At Orson's expense? He was like family to us. Is my family so hated that even the people we love will turn their back on us?
Well, Orson also asked them to kneel as well. It's only right that they do so.
Run now! Don't look back!
There's too many monsters to look back.
What's wrong, Mama?
Orson, shh. We need to hide. Angel.
But I love the monsters. I can control them with my mind. Ooh.
But why?
Because we don't want the monster to find us.
But I want to see it. I want to know
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on.
All the blighted members of the Johansson family want to see. You've got the same thing that what's her face had.
Angel, please come back. We need to stay hidden.
We don't need to be afraid anymore, Mama.
A fire monster seems to be related to all of them. It's burning through the family lineage. Reflects deeply on their psyche. This fire burns. And that's straight to his face. You can Neo it into submission. He just needs to summon his inner powers. Yeah, he's already controlling it. He's not really too keen about his mother then. He aimed that beast at his mom's. Oh no. But Astrid can take it. She's got plenty of hope left, as you can see here in the featured section there. Today's endurance will be Eric, who is dropping more than he was before. He's still struggling. Cameoed by Sky Metallica and Silent Hill Mommy. So Eric is going to be dragged off the screen then. Careful not to get yourself caught on them hooks. I'm sure I've said that like 4 or 5 times at this point. You got to say what you see in this business. Unfortunately, I see the same things. So. Very consistent. You can take a break on one of these sets of 3 chairs. Sky Metallica, you're doing a great thing here. One of the previous victims of Silent Hill that failed. In the previous post-show, they tried to explain in detail how these prompts work, and my brain just wasn't receptive to it. I was like, what? They do work? What? Oh. I don't think I've got the strength to tap fast enough. I feel too drowsy today. Oh. That's about as quickly as I can tap it. Can you tap it? No, you can't. That shit overcoming the sheer unadulterated shock of that actually being a corpse, a living corpse. Therefore, not a corpse, but a body in a bag. It's the only thing that makes a body worse than already being a body is one that's been bagged up in a bin bag. I don't know why that one went red. My approach to it must have been absolutely disgraceful. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Oh, that was only okay. It's the drawback when you try to take a nap before these late shows. If you time it wrong, you'll be deep in your sleep, and therefore your brain will be addled throughout the entire stream. I could have stayed up the whole way through, but then I'd have run the risk of not getting enough sleep. Not that I'm asleep, not that I'm being up on how sleep works. Maybe it would have been more better to just stay awake all the way through and then sleep for 6 hours afterwards. What a hero. This is at least a better cameo. Look at that. You've got a gun and everything. What more could you ask for? Don't worry, Eric. The community are on board with you today. Or are they? It's the, what's it called, scene today. They get a chance to feed it to the monster. And what the hell? Let's feed him to the monster. What? Can we feed him to the monster? Let's see. Go on. Give him to the monster. Oh, this doesn't seem to be doing a hell of a lot. Oh, there we go. It's giving a decision. Try to face his face as well to see if I can turbo it up. Oh, 51 to 52. That's close. 49 to 51. Come on, Eric. Into that monster's belly. His support by the community is limited indeed. 50-50. Hot dang. Eric barely escaping this time. Eric escapes, but barely, I think. I don't know if the monster could catch up there, whether it required 51% of the community to really see him away. $50-50, eh? He almost got fed to the monsters. Equal love, equal hate. Next time, Eric. Next time. Damn it. Sheep ruined our experiment. Even I decided. Try and Monsters. What the heck? Why? Alright. I'm normally a redemption whale. We, the representatives of the Morgie, demand a rematch. True, 50-50. You never should get the same for win the game for a same in this game. My disappointment is immeasurable. One loss isn't going to do anything anyway. We need to see these scenes. Bad, real bad. Not Eric. You wouldn't stop if you got Eric. Joey's hope would just decrease. My disappointment is measurable. And this is big. I vote against when it's her turn. Agreed to her. I need to see. Maybe try it with Rachel. They might devour Rachel. Someone take a video of my cameo. I'm sure. Turbo did. That's online too. I definitely saw that cameo today. Oh, so lame. 50-50 split auto win.
Everybody to the Silent Hill Ascension post show. I'm Eduardo, joined here by Noah, and unfortunately, there was not much merging in the scene there. It was very.
We were so close.
But very close. A lot of fans kind of in the audience, kind of leaning one way or the other. But that's the problem. When you have to decide an outcome, you can only do one side of the coin.
Well, you know, maybe we will get to see stuff in the future that we didn't choose, but I don't know. But this was very close. No merging. And by the way, I can't get over, like, we're gonna talk again about Rachel and all the Hope's Junction again, but I do want to give a shout out to the emulator.
Yeah.
Because
I need.
What a cutie! Oh my god! It
Shout
reminds
out
me of myself sometimes when I'm
to
frustrated. I'm
Edward.
like,
I can't even spell Eduardo.
Stupid.
Scarf
Very
game.
fired up, a lot of red. Yeah, I can
How do you
see
spell
it.
scarf?
Emulator
Scarf
bad,
game.
you know?
But I mean, I can understand it. But you know, Noah, the people who were close, there was at least one aspect of tonight that was close. Hagen and Astrid.
Isn't she hot? That emulator chick?
Keyword from that scene.
She is.
It's so romantic. I love them. They're so cute together. Like, Haugen, I had no idea when she entered our lives that I would end up liking her so much. For real. It's so sweet that they're together.
Yeah, they heard my shout out.
We had in common all those creepy ass kids seeming to have powers over the monsters. So that leads us right.
I'm gonna add this Stildalen sticker and see if it bounces up at the bottom.
So this is where the video that premiered today, the production team's going to put that on them in the background as we keep talking, but it's where
there is it.
Rachel reunites with Eric, Faith, and Nora just as monsters.
Of course, choosing yourself is terrible option, like being selfish. Damn it.
That's going to play up on your screen. And by the way, Noah,
Eric,
one important
she's
thing,
always
we
selfish.
didn't shout out our sponsor ever.
The people project on.
Hope's Junction's Electronics Best Deals. Of course, a proud sponsor of Silent Hill Ascension. Glad to have them there on screen with us.
Heck of a deal.
To shout out the people who make this show possible. Anyways.
Yeah, so, no, but if you go to Electronics Best Deals, make sure you ask for my cousin. It will give you a very bad deal. Don't forget it. Okay?
Bad deal.
It's
what?
not broken. It just looks bad outside. But we had a horrible rejection moment here where we actually, the audience chose that Rachel, the mother,
radio wasn't broke before you pick it up.
And Faith is like, no, I don't like it. I don't wanna.
You broke
Faith
it.
is like, nah, I'm out of
You
here. Like,
bought it.
Basically, but that's it. That's actually kind of it. Oh, I like to mention Morgie at Electronics Best Deals for 15% off. Great tip there.
It's true. Ask for cousin Andre.
Yeah. So that's a that's a private joke, anyways.
Private jokes. They're the best kind of joke.
Sorry.
It's okay, they won't know. Anyways, so the thing here, right, is that scene was messed up. Again,
Open the floodgates to their private inner
That
fears.
decision was revealed, so Nora was actually the redemption option, the one that the audience chose not to go for. Eric was suffering, kind of in the middle. It makes sense.
It's always suffering with Eric. Eric is such a
A family show.
Yeah, but yeah, you saw that line, Rachel imposing on Faith, and Faith has a little bit more. And a reminder when she says Neil, that this is a 5 or 6 year old child.
D Nation.
So again, a consideration here, but like speaks
It'll
with
go
the dogs,
from
so
family.
That's good. It's good to be. It's important to be in tune with animals.
Sometimes I really see little Noah in Faith. The control of the animals, the evil look in the eye, but not really, of course not. But I do think that Faith gets the bossy tendencies from her mother Rachel. Because, like, if there's any other person that I can imagine making all those big monsters kneel,
Family is often
it's
tragic.
Big Mama Rachel.
Yes.
So Faith definitely has those genes. She might deny them. She might not want to go with her mother. But
The kids
she has that
don't
bold
fear
spirit
the
in her.
monsters.
But let's talk again about Faith and
They've
Hope. Not to be confused with Faith
got a handle
and Hope.
right on.
Decisions, endurance scenes, and puzzles all contribute to whether
Control the
character will
monsters
face
directly.
redemption, suffering, or damnation in the Silent Hill Ascension final. Their fate is decided across the length of the season, and a character's hope needs to be high enough for them to survive.
Someone's breaking it
crucial
down here.
story moments.
It's not so much kids control monsters as much as kids don't have ulterior motives. No personal vendettas. That's seen as the utmost innocent. Adults can't control the monsters. They control the kids giving orders to the monsters. Well,
where you're just really shooting in the dark and you have no idea if it's gonna be okay or not.
Yeah, no, it's right. Like you have to determine. Like that one was difficult.
that's why we need to give the children to strangers.
Like I was watching, because I was watching the scenes closely, and there was actually I can't
It
remember
is
the
a
scene
stranger.
exactly now, so sorry about that, audience,
Danger
but there
out
was
to
a very
find
key
you.
scene where somebody pointed out, like Rachel pointed out, I might not be the best person to be with my daughter, and that was actually an important realization. That was a really important hint in one of the scenes. And the thing is, we're kind of transitioning, right? We were in that mode where we knew what was up.
I think
That's
Faith is
important.
evil too.
And
Just
actually,
saying.
that was actually a really big piece of feedback again for people.
These
who
kids are pure.
didn't
They're
like
the
the team as much,
manifestation of
is,
purity.
For me, it's
Don't be
difficult.
calling them evil.
So I like being able to know what's up and make
Speaking
a
of
decision
evil,
in
is it time for the
consequence.
mini games?
This has
Believe
changed
it is.
So this is different now.
Let me
Now
see
it gets more
here. What
difficult.
we
So
got.
between you, the audience, you need to help each other
Switch
out
the
and try to
backup
come up
screen
with
on
the
over
hints. Try
here.
to spot what's going on. Try to see.
And then don't
Some of
keep
the
showing that.
characters start
There we
talking
go.
about something they might, with an active decision, I would pay close attention.
Step on into the mini games for
So
today.
we get to not only play masters here of these poor characters'
It's
lives,
another round of
but
Hashi.
Also, we get to play detective and use our beautiful
detective.
deduction
Does that
skills.
mean we get to
Exactly
use
what,
intrigue in our fans? Let me
sorry,
roll
but-
my
Oh
fan
my
because
God.
I edit it as a meme here so that I
She's
can
a
always
therapist
be
for
throwing my
crying
fan.
out loud.
Was not a good one either, because Orson, speaking of control, I mean, Orson pointing the finger at her mother with like little buddy emulator,
You emulator.
not a strong moment
Come
for
on,
Astra as suspector
later.
as a mother.
I feel
Play that line.
betrayed, honestly, because it was clear that Faith doesn't like Rachel from the moment she came back. But with Orson, I'm like, Orson? Orson?
Orson
Did you
loves
do it
his
too?
mommy.
Sorry, I don't
That's why he
speak
wants to
language. What is
murder.
this, Latin? I don't know. I come from different type of languages. But let's look at Brit's character. So, production, can you show that up on screen? Thank you. The general sentiment has been
Let's do one more.
strong redemption and positive hope for our darling Brit.
I'm well
The
behind
top
on these.
decision has been, how will Brit convince Nils to help her? And y'all chose, apologize for cutting them out, which was the redemption option, over feigning
Cut
romantic
them
interest, which was
out.
the domination option. The most heated decision was what will Brit do with her doppelganger.
We don't get
y'all
much
chose to revive her, which was the
amazing
redemption
music
option, over
on these
heal
live shows
her,
because
which
I
was suffering.
back the minigame
Oh my
action
God,
with
poor
the
Brit.
post-show.
I do maintain that leaving
But we had a
your
blowout
doppelganger
in the
is
last
a totally
hour-long episode
reasonable response.
where we played a million
Of course,
rounds of
But
hidden
honestly,
memories.
though, Eduardo, sometimes I get so lonely. Sorry, I get so
That was sinister.
You need more Noah in your life.
That was like a weird sound effect there. She echoed into her own
Sorry, I choked
despair.
because of it. It was
No, I mean,
more
to be
revealing
fair-
than I intended.
To be fair, life is hard after all. Like, we don't
Life
have time in the day to
is
do
hard.
everything one person should do. So having two people kind of solves the problem in a way, right? It's like, hey, look, divide and conquer. We both do half the labor. We both have twice the fun. It's all good. Now,
Twice the fun.
Other Brit was fun, I would argue, and now very decidedly very not fun.
Oh my God, no, smiling Brit. Listen, if the smile, I think. Let me articulate. I think a smile like this in
Smiling
Silent Hill
Brit.
Ascension, like this. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh.
No, like this.
Uh,
That's okay. Okay, a smile like this, maybe, but a smile like this.
ew.
That's bad.
You've gotta
news,
smile it.
buddy.
Smile out.
Get
Smile
out
it.
the garlic, get out the salt. I don't know, whatever you used, runes to
Ooh.
protect yourself and your loved ones.
I don't know.
But it is a terrifying, ominous news when
Let's try that
somebody
again.
smells like that in our world.
No, for sure. I mean, to be fair, you said the small smile was nothing. That's the smile that children have. So I'm not convinced.
Oh, right. That's the little smirky.
That's the
like,
secret
that's
behind
a
this
little,
whole thing. Yes, those are children's
That's
smiles.
like, I'm gonna burn you, mom.
Children are
they're
sick
often no
freak
good.
monsters
I
after
gotta
all.
be honest, not the best there. And by the way, the decisions coming up with Brit here, that's hidden. That's gonna be a rough one because I know the audience really want. I think out of any character, you know,
Try to
I
no.
personally
Probably
think that pretty much we're gonna go across the finish line with redemption. Just like the important part here is the journey, not just the destination. Remember, and
It's the Silent
you're gonna see a
Hill.
little
It's
bit
the
of different
Ascension
decisions,
that's the
but
most
because
important
of how
part.
redemption has had such a strong lead, it's still likely going to be a redeeming ending for most of our characters. Hope again is gonna probably be the most important decider. But now we got a decision with Brit, and I think the thing is, a lot of our audience wants the best outcome for Brit.
There we
Even
go.
our Damnation crowd.
I'll
kind
get
of
this
wants
car
the
going.
best outcome for Brit because so Brit and like the struggle she's had, I think has resonated with a lot of you at home. So guess the best because that's the ongoing decision. We're not
Guitar.
gonna talk about that
This
too
will
much
be
in
a
detail tonight.
confusing,
But,
mangled
you know,
mess of
that's
music
in
and
2 days on
pre-show.
Friday,
but,
we'll brief that down.
you know.
We'll look into that. Into what you decided.
Letter from the Lost Days.
So, you know, decide wisely. Now, we did have one decision opening today. Something to do with a little bit of a creepy daughter. That'll be on screen for you, Noah, to read out to our audience. Vicky Production.
Yes, first though, I want to shout out to Ty because he says no matter what, we'll find a way to protect Brit. And this is, listen, I wish somebody out there will take care of me the way that our audience takes care of Brit.
Oh,
but the decision
isn't that
that's
sweet?
opening
The
today
audience
is, what
do
will
take care of
Eric
Brit.
do about Faith demanding to kneel? You too, Daddy, she said. Well, we can make her. We can have Eric kneel. We can have him remain standing, or surprise, grab her and run.
Need Eric to be more
It's
heel
like a football analogy. She
than
swivels
people
and
vote
carries on.
against him
Let's go.
more.
Yeah.
Go, Eric.
Yeah, like I guess if I knew anything about sports, like do you dribble the
Well,
child?
like also, if you do something about kids, probably you should dribble the kid.
Do you use
Actually,
the
in this
bat?
case, to be fair, in this case, given the monster stuff, losing the kid isn't that bad. But like, you know, again, Eric is kind of like, you know, always been on the line of being a good father. And this is where, like, do you
He's
listen
a
to your
good
child
father.
who has the greasy monsters under their control? Like, being a good father might not be listening to everything your child wants and needs. Like, what your child is telling you they want might not be what they need. And this is a really good parenting test for
No,
our
no.
kids.
What I tell you that I want, I need it. I roll greed and need on it.
In this spot. I think that's a good way to look at this.
That's a really good question. question for our audience, for all the daddies out there looking at us. What would you do? Would you kneel? Would you remain standing?
Would you kneel?
Would you grab that kid, dribble it, and throw it across?
That's right. Kids, babies bounce, right?
Like combining all the sports.
Yeah, just launch her as well. I mean, I would say launch her carefully, but like, you know, the launching. I think that's drop kicking the kid. Maybe that's a bit extreme. But
Kick the baby.
Kick the baby.
Across the street, that's a good one for sure.
Well, I see that Cheese Rainbow says, I come here to not parent. Well, I'm sorry because
We're all
these
parents
characters are
here
all
in
your
Silent
children,
Ascension,
essentially.
you're right.
And, you know, but it's nice that you can control something.
Even
here,
waking up in the middle of the night
which
for
you
him.
might not in your own life. Not to presume. I do not know.
That's one thing, but like the children are controlling the monsters. So let's actually stop a bit. I think because we're gonna be at the end of our show soon, but I think that's one very important difference today that's been presented. Like, you know, tensions rising, things happen, but today there's been a deciding shift. The monsters are listening to the children, and the children aren't exactly using the monsters in the nicest possible way. It's not
Children are out for blood.
Don't worry, everybody. Everything's gonna be fine. It's more.
You know why the children are out for blood? It's because their parents believe that babies bounce, and that is a terrible thing.
Little bit of a different take.
So great. Well, kids will be kids, but let's talk about what happened. Like you said, Eduardo, we had our
That just disappeared in a split second there. That's gonna cuss against me, innit?
Friendly way, I suppose. And we're gonna have to see.
Who didn't tap all those notes that flashed on for a split second?
Ah,
pathetic.
You know, maybe they just like wanna eat ice cream in the morning. Maybe that will solve it. I don't know. But stick around in the app because you can play the puzzles. I find them very soothing.
There we go.
For
Excellent
my very,
stuff.
raw nerves.
My nerves are uncooked.
Oh, by the
They
way, the
are
puzzles are also a
raw.
good way for influence points.
Now
But they're
I
all-
want ice cream, by the way, Noah.
Oh my god, you know that I don't like ice cream.
Babies
That's my toxic trait. I only have
bounce.
one.
Oh, but
And
I'll have
that's
ice
it.
cream well, you know, there's a little bit of an interview that's going to play on Friday. I should get ice cream for that.
Oh my god, so let me read that for you. So, okay, I'm gonna get to it. But, okay, no, I'm spoiling it. There's an interview on Friday with
An interview.
Astrid
Amazing.
Oines. I don't know
Well,
how to say the name
That's
correctly.
about right. It's about right.
Have I not
Forgive
done
me,
complete a
but I'm
puzzle?
very
I literally did
excited
nothing
because
but
we're
complete
going
puzzles.
To get to maybe to hear
Terrible.
what Astrid has to say about Hagrid. But let's revert a little bit. Pre-shows, we have them at 5:40 p.m. Pacific times, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Then we have a new episode of Silent Hill Ascension every weekday at 6
Participate in
p.m.
a rally.
Pacific time. And on Friday,
Let's see
be
what
sure
we
to
got
be
in
here
there.
because we're gonna have
Questions.
an interview by the wonderful
All right, do
Layla
about
with
Faith
Astrid,
demanding he
Trude,
kneel.
Oines. So be sure to be.
I'm
here
going
for
to
that.
remain
Yeah, thank you,
standing.
Noah. And
But we
one
could
of the
grab
things
her
that's
and run
important
and
for our
kneel.
audience, unlike other
But she wants you
interviews,
to
this
kneel.
one
It's too much.
Is recorded rather than live.
Albert overcome
We
hostile
decided
townspeople to
be-
get the
play
boat.
Nice with Trude because she lives in
Attack
Norway.
anyone in the
and
way,
2
but
a.m.
Nils
live
distract him.
felt a bit harsh.
Yeah.
So we did record it. I got the pleasure.
It
to
feels
see
harsh,
that.
does
I know
it?
you're gonna have a great time on Friday. So please, we're gonna put that recording live on Friday. As Noah mentioned, I'll be with Layla. Noah and myself
but
though,
overcome
will be
hostile
presenting
townspeople
that
to get
show
the
on
vote.
Friday. So don't worry, we'll talk about all the juicy.
Attack
story
anyone in the way,
bits
let Nils
for
distract him.
sure. I
Pretty
just
sure
wanted
we've
to make
already
sure we had
voted on this
expectations. And I know some of you
one.
like to ask our lovely guests questions. That will be a lot rougher on this one because, well, we don't quite.
I
have
don't know how I've
traveling
not
technology. We just
completed
have a lot
a-
of fog on the show.
We
I'll
don't.
just do another
Eduardo,
Hashi,
you
I guess.
promised.
So I tell you, the important question, one of the two was asked. I think it's pretty obvious which one we probably asked, to be honest, but we asked one of two important questions. So you'll get the answer to one of them.
All the questions are fun.
I understand. Look, I gotta say, may the merge be with you tonight.
Oh
Because-
my god.
Because it was with Hagen and Astra tonight, because it was with the Monsters and Faith tonight, and because it was with Orson and the Immolator tonight. A lot of lovely bonding.
Where they bonded?
Not
You have to assume that
necessarily
they bonded
very
heavily
lovely
there
bonding
whilst they
season.
were alone in
Again,
their rooms.
Shout out to our sponsor, Electronic Best Deals, who makes all of this possible.
Cousin
I am
Andrew
gonna
will fix you up. Don't worry.
There you go. I
Yes.
completed all my
So I am going
errands
to sign us
there.
off for tonight. I hope you, the audience, had a great time and a wonderful time with us. We'll be back ourselves.
Had a blast.
Friday. But
And
of course,
a
live shows
huge
weekdays at
discount.
6 p.m. Pacific. Brand new scenes are coming up tomorrow. If you want to tune into this live,
On
do so.
electronics.
If you need
Ta.
to, take a little bit break, don't worry. It's always available on Catch Up. We want to make sure that you enjoy Silent Hill Ascension as you can and as you want to. So it's time to sign us off. Wherever you're at across the world, morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I hope you don't have too much fog where you live. I hope you had a delightful time in our company, and we can't wait to see you again on our next shows. Please take care. and
On
have
the
a
next
wonderful
one.
time.
Well, there you go. Another exquisite episode of Silent Ascension. Yeah, I won't be actually doing the live one on Friday because it's Easter and I'm going back to the old country to see the family. So I'll be catching up on Sunday or something like that. So anyway, we'll see you again for the next episode of Silent Ascension. GG.
Ascension.